Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Naruto Sage 6 Paths. It's him in just a different pose to my other video. I have another video of him just like standing sort of straight, looking forward. This one's got his hand in it, and he's kind of jumping forward, and he's got that sort of symbol on the palm of his hand. So let's go. I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and an eraser, and use that pause button if I go too fast, okay? So he's kind of frowning heavily. His head is sort of coming forward, right? So we're going to start with his eyebrows, right? So center point of my page is about here, and we're starting around that center point, right? So we're going to start with a sort of a tick. Just go sort of tick up to there, right? And then the eyebrow on the other side, tick up like so. Okay. So then his eyebrows go underneath his headband, right? So we've got sort of another side to them. And they sort of stop like here. They don't go like the whole way. So his eyes are just underneath his eyebrows, right? But we'll do the line for the headband coming across this first. So we're going to come down across these eyebrows, right? And it's kind of a tricky shape, but you just come down across this curved line, right? Like so, okay? So this is the line for his headband, and his eyebrows just there in the middle. So then his eyes, right? So we got like his eyebrows are kind of over his eyes, right? So kind of top eyelid starts there, and then it's going to come around the other side to there. A little bit of a gap, see, between the eyes and the headband. So then this comes down the side, just there, and you can thicken up this line on top here. Right, so then his bottom eyelid, just here, like so, okay? And the bottom line is usually thinner than the top line because, you know, this has got eyelashes and stuff, so they make it just look a bit thicker. Like that. So then his iris, so we just do a circle, kind of with the top sort of cut off by his eyelid on the top there. And he has sort of cubey eyes and sage eyes, right? So we just do a sort of a rectangle coming across. Those frog sage eyes, like that. And then we'll have the cubey sort of line coming down the middle. Like so. Then we just pretty much do the same thing on the other side. So we have start of his sort of eyelid line there. And then this will go out the other side. And come down to a spike sort of down here, and you'll just thicken this up as well. And then the bottom eyelid line, same sort of thing again, thin sort of line comes across the bottom and up. Right, so then his iris, circle just here. And then we do sage mode eyes. That sort of frog eye. And then the line coming down the middle of it. think you could have made it a bit too long. Just gonna shorten that. So just trying to keep them even, you know, the size of them. Okay, so we'll go down then for his nose. So we'll curve a line just down for the bridge of his nose, just there on the left hand side. Then we leave a bit of a gap, and then we just add some nostrils. Just here. And then his mouth. So we just do a sort of simple enough, sort of flat sort of mouth, comes across and down like that. Might have some lines just on the edge of his mouth here, maybe. Then his bottom lip line, just here. And then his chin. Square sort of chin. Just there. You can check proportions of things now. So his head is kind of tilted forward, right? So this part of his face is real big compared to the bottom. So normally like the nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin. But because we have a head tilt, right? This section is like smaller than here, right? So I would say the nose is halfway probably between the bottom of his eye and the chin. So here to the nose is about the same as the nose just to the bottom eyelid, I'd say. Here to here is about the same as here to here, roughly, right? But then down here it's about the same. So the nostrils to the bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Here to here is about the same as here to here. Okay, roughly. So your bottom lip in here is probably roughly halfway between the nose and the chin. Okay. Right, so roughly we'll go up the side of his face then. Like so. Curve up the other side. Right, like that, right? And then he has those marks on his cheeks. So 3 of them that come down in a line. On either side. Like so. Right, so then sideburns. Like that, and then his ears are going to come out from the sideburns here, so just at the where the sideburns meet the headband. Ears come out here. Like that. And then you can add bones and ligaments on the inside. Easiest way, letter J. And then you add a couple more, like this. Right. Okay, so we'll go up and finish his headband now. So we go up the side of his head, just there. And then you can't really see like the headband coming across completely. You can just see these broken sort of lines that come across here because, you know, he's in his sort of bijou chakra mode. So, you know, it's all bright and yellow and stuff. So then the metal plate, curved line, curved line there. And then we'll join these together. Like that. And then we do pretty much the same thing on the other side. Curved line across. And then it has like an extra edge line on top just to show that it's kind of raised off his head a little bit. And then we have nuts, bolts, attaching it on to the headband. And then we have the leaf spiral. So this is like a double line, right? But I'll do it as a single black line. Just because a Sharpie wouldn't really be good enough to get two lines in there. So we have the spiral with a tail, and then the beak just kind of sticks off here. Now if you wanted to double that up, you could. So you could add extra lines just around, you just go around the same line again. But I can't, not with this marker. Okay, so his hair. So he's got two horns sort of coming up either side, right? So kind of like devil horns, right? So one here. Another one there, right? And then hair comes in around, right? So up this way. Spiking like this. And this comes up to there. And some more around here. Another spike. Up, down. It sticks out like so. Okay, and then he has like some chakra sort of coming out, flaming. I think this is actually like the headband tied behind his head. Kind of flapping in the wind or something, going up this way. Right, like that. Okay, so his arm is outstretched, comes out from his collar of his jacket, right? So we'll draw the collar, right? So the collar comes out this way, curves out here, comes out from behind his head, goes down to like there, right? And then this will curve in, down there. So real big, and then on this side, it's down into there. Doesn't, because his arm is outstretched on this side, so the other arm goes back, but this arm comes forward. So then this one just like curves around here. So it doesn't go the whole way down. Okay. So we'll do his hand now and then join it up to his shoulder. So the bottom of his hand, it's always best if a hand is outstretched. I find it easiest to start with this W shape at the bottom of the hand, right? This sort of two curved lines down here, okay? So we'll go for that. Right, so this sort of double bump just down here, real close to this line. The hand now is bigger than his head. It's real big because it's like stretched out close to the screen, sort of. So it's what you call foreshortened. So we'll start with the thumb. Let's start with the thumb. So he's got like a glove on, right? So the glove comes around here. And they're fingerless gloves. So we've got like black glove, and then his skin comes out here. So this is the thumb. Then we change direction for his knuckle. And then they go out around for his thumb here. And then we have like a fingernail just there. Then we have 4 fingers coming around, and then half a glove that comes across his hand, right? So I guess we'll do the glove part. This comes up, a bit of a glove here, and then this comes down around, up into here, right? And then this will go back down around to there. Okay, so this is half the glove, and then the fingers will come out, right? So we'll go up to here, and then we curve around for the top of the finger, in, make it a bit curvier maybe, and then we'll go down like so, and then bump in like that, and you can have these sort of skin lines on each segment. Okay, that's one finger, and then 3 more, and they sort of go around in a sort of circular sort of way, right? So this one goes up to there, 1, another bump, 2, this goes up like so, and then his finger will come around here, and then we'll go down, another bump. So your fingers always have sort of these 3 segments. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so you'll do 1, 2, 3, and then this is like the bottom of his, where the fingers meet the hand. Right, so you divide your fingers up into roughly these 3 sections. Then the next one goes up, we'll change direction for his knuckle. This goes down, around, like so. First section, second section, and then the third down there. Right, and then we'll go next one, little finger coming out this way, up to a knuckle, change direction for the top of the finger, and then we'll bring it around, we go back up down to there, and then it goes into his glove just here, and then we'll add just these sort of extra finger lines like this, like a line there, and then some like extra hand lines and stuff just here, palm of his hand, and then we have that sort of half moon kind of shape. So it's white here and black here, and then there's like a white circle around, but I'll just have to draw like a black circle. Right, so in here's white, in here's black, but I won't be able to do that because you won't see it then. So it's just like this circle, but it's done with white ink or, you know, CGI colored sort of white. So it's up to you what way you want to do it. If you have a white pencil when you're coloring or something, that might work. But I'll just leave it like that because I'm using a black marker. Right, so now we have to attach this hand up to his shoulder, right? So his shoulder line will come down into this index finger, just there. Then the inside we have his armpit, sort of with some fold lines for his clothing. So these all look real stumpy because it's foreshortened, okay? And then the bottom of his sleeve is kind of ripped, so it comes down to some tears and just goes off the bottom of my page. If you have more room, you can just do a few more tears and bring it up around, join his hand somewhere here. And then the yellow part here, and then we can see some more sort of sleeve lines back here, like so, then up into there, there, so then his cloak just comes in under his arm there, just like that, right? And then it'll come up the other side, up into his face, just there like that. And we can actually see some hair coming down from his ear. So we have some hair spikes coming down from behind his ear. Just there. And some coming down the other side. There. And then the inside of his jacket will just come down like so. Then the other side of his jacket just here. So we got like curved line there, there, comes down this way. It joins back down there. And then the rest of his body, so what can we see? So you might have some like fold lines and stuff just coming around his neck, and then body will come down this way. Like so. And it's just all one sort of piece, so it all runs down into his leg. So there's no t-shirt or shirt or anything, but we have a fold line like there. And then we have all those symbols. So they're like number 9s, right? We just add, or commas. So we just do a circle there. And then we go around them, right? So we got like, we go around and then come to a point and back up. Okay, so it looks like a number 9 basically, or a comma. So we go around again to a point, back to there, around again to a point, back to there. You can just see a little bit of them coming around. So they go the whole way around his neck, underneath his jacket, right? And then we have a circle type thing here. So it comes real close to his sleeve. And so pretty big, so it like comes down. So it's right on this fold. And where you have a fold on fabric and it steps down, so it doesn't connect, right? So this will go around then to there. Then we go around. Like that, roughly. Okay, and he's got another circular thing up here. So we got like an oval sort of shape just on his shoulder. And then this has another circle that goes around. Like so. And his other arm sort of flying back this way. So, and it's real small because it's way off in the distance, right? So starts just here, so we go up, down, around for his sleeve. So these two sort of bumps, and then they go around and back in underneath there, right? So real small. You might have like a fold line or two just there. And we can see his fist is sort of clenched back here, and it's got that half glove and some of his thumb, right? So it comes out, go down. And then his thumb, I think, sticks out here. So thumb comes out, down like that. And we go back in, down to there, up like so. And then we have a knuckle. And this goes down to there. So real small. And far away. So then he's got those orbs floating around. So if you have something circular that was the right size, you know, anything at all, or a compass, feel free to use it. No shame in it. But if you can't, just we'll just draw them in freehand, right? So there's one like here. So you'll just like to do a circle, just sort of sketch it out, and then smooth it over afterwards. right? So you're going kind of for that kind of thing, and then you can sort of go over it. But of course, if you have a stencil or something circular, it would make this a lot easier. Right there, and then another one floating above his head or his fist somewhere here. They go around in a circle. There's one up there as well. And there, and then down here. Okay, so. Like so, and then another one sort of above his head somewhere. I might be able to fit this all in now, this one. Yeah. That one just goes off the top of my page, but you might be able to fit it in. And then another one here. Then another one here. And one more maybe, or is that it? Oh, there's another one under his cloak down here. Like so, and I think we got like some more of his cloak sort of blowing in the wind behind his body down here. Like so. I think that's everything. That's how to draw Naruto. Sage 6 paths from Naruto. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.